Hey everyone, I'm Layla.
I'm Adrian.
And this is S3.
Disfrutar is the second best restaurant in the world, run by chefs Castro, Casanas, and Chatru.
Hello, welcome. How are you? Very nice to meet you. Hello, welcome. We are very happy that you are here.
Today, we're bringing you into the heart of their culinary laboratory living table, hidden in a private room behind the wine cellar under the restaurant, where up to 80 new dishes a year are created.
Watch at the end to see the living table come alive and to experience one of the most surreal culinary experiences in the world.
Hello. And here, so we have Florella that will attend you during the meal. Rodrigo, that is the head of the Sommeliers. We have David Gil, that is in charge of the creativity area. Jorge, Juan, Alex, and you will meet more. You will see during the meal. What we try to do is creativity, try to make new techniques, new concepts. There are more complicated things, but another one are more simple. But the most important thing is to get the emotion. And of course, that when you eat a dish, to say, wow, it's tasty and I want to eat over. Okay? Yeah. So that's why we call Disfrutar to the restaurant. Disfrutar means to enjoy. And we want that people enjoy with our restaurant. So because it's our passion, so welcome and feel at home.
This is Gramona Inoble, one of the most emblematic producers that we have here in the region of San Sadurní d'Anoia. Gives us as a result something quite nice and creamy in the bubble, in the texture.
By far the most intimate dining experience of our lives. We haven't even started. Kind of speechless, to be honest.
Let's start the menu with our welcoming cocktail, Lady Fingers, a passion fruit frozen, milk and rum. I recommend both hands. You can eat the crunch base too.
That's exceptional. Ice cold passion fruit flavor. The bottom is a very, very thin, tiny little wafer.
And the top melts in your mouth. So technically creative and fun.
We have 3 rose petals. The little drops are made of roses, water and gin. But please, don't eat the petals. Use as a spoon. There is a raspberry shape, but it's a frozen lychee.
You get like the wafting aroma of rose. I don't even really taste gin. It just tastes botanical.
We have a beetroot. This is a meringue dehydrated, beetroot flavor, and yogurt powder.
So aerated, very light beetroot flavor. This is so much fun.
Beet air. Is that a thing?
Concentration. As you can see, there is a different type of sprouts, and I recommend to chew it a lot to feel the flavor, natural flavor. For example, the first one to the bottom is a borage, and cucumber is a flavor we have at the base. Gelatin made of tomato. In this course, we want to show you sometimes the less will be more.
When I saw pictures of this online before even coming, didn't understand it, just sprouts on a plate. This one is called Kiona mustard. What it's supposed to taste like is raw potato. This almost feels like a weird mind game. I'm just surprised that in something so simple, you could get such intensity and flavor.
Let's continue with the tomato polvoron. Classic is made of almond, but in this case is tomato, with caviar oil made of olive oil. Then, to drink, liquid salad.
This is cerebral, like you have to eat it, and you have to think about it, and you have to appreciate it, and you have to understand it. Like, I've never had so many senses in play. This is very unique to us. I love it.
Now serving here this maceration between black truffle and vodka. It gives us a lot of earthiness, sweetness, but also aroma, nice and chilled. That allows us to change a bit its texture into this oily texture that matches really well the fat that it's having.
I'm just blown away, honestly.
Let's continue with Chinese bun with caviar and sour cream. I recommend take a little bites, careful because it's quite creamy and combined with your black truffle vodka.
What's coming off of it is just almost like a baked toast. I don't even know what baked toast is. Never said those two words together. It must be fun being staff here. You can just stand over there and just watch people have ridiculous reactions for hours. It's a Chinese bun, but inside is cold caviar and cream.
Canapé with more caviar. In this case, we join with solid bubbles made of smoked butter. This magnifying glass is to play a bit. The relation with the plate is we want to introduce in a texture of these solid bubbles.
Where's he going? What's he saying? Butter, caviar, cream, smoke. Kind of in that order.
I don't understand how they made it last so long, because the minute you ate it, it dissipated, but you get that beautiful flavor of butter.
This box, that is a glass. You should take out the corral behind the glass.
You have to do it. So they just played a trick on us. You see it, almost a hologram. It's a projection of the dish of hiding across the glass, and you're picking up nothing.
Coral looks like coral, but is made of amaranto. It's a type of seed of cereal we fry to make this crunchy texture, and on top we put a lot of flavors from the seed. More caviar, oyster, trout eggs, Column seaweed, and Column seaweed mayonnaise.
Very visceral, emotional reminiscence of childhood. It almost feels like if you just took a big scoop with your hand out of like wet sand on a beach somewhere, and you got some seaweed and that salty, briny flavor.
Gazpacho sandwich. The part of the outside is not bread, it's a tomato meringue dehydrated. Inside we have gazpacho sorbet, and here, vinegar from Jerez, 25 years old, but just to smell.
A gazpacho sandwich that's made out of bread that's not bread. I can't wait. Isn't this why people come to restaurants like this? Like, want to be entertained, you want things that you've never tasted before, wine that's not wine, bread that's not bread.
The classic Hilda from Basque Country. We're coming with our version. Here we have the same ingredients, but we add marinade mackerel. In that case, the bread is real. Leaf made of mushrooms and fungi porcini batter that we cook in a microwave with rice.
Light, it's aerated, it's crunchy, but it also tastes sweet and caramelized all at the same time.
Try and make this at home, I dare you. In the microwave.
We have this puff pastry without flour, and we make with this ingredient from Japan. It's called ovulate. It's a very thin laminate made of potato starch, and this is the result. On top, we put the fungi porcini with fungi porcini batter, burratina, and caviaroli made of olive oil.
We're eating a lot of bread that's not bread today, and this is one of them. It literally looks like a cross between phyllo pastry and the lightest French bread. Wow. It's not really the technique that really blows you away. It's more the reaction your body gets when you eat it. There's something familiar to it, and there's something incredibly unfamiliar.
You can get inspiration from everywhere. Of course, that the tradition is important. When we make a new technique, we try to make taste that it can be familiar. But when you have a flavor that you recognize, and you eat in a different way, it's when you enjoy more.
You can take the tempura with your fingers and uncover of a bite and a half to open, but very delicate because inside the egg yolk is liquid. You pour the egg yolk liquid inside the shell. We find mushrooms gelatin. Mushrooms with oyster, pines, and Ficoide glacial. It's a type of plant from the sea. We inspired the cepieta a la catalana. It's a multi-spherical piece made of peas with grilled cuttlefish, caviaroli made of olive oil, black sausage juice, and mint.
Look how beautiful this is. Many different flavors going on in this dish. The cuttlefish is really nicely grilled. The broth is incredibly rich. The peas were once peas and then emulsified and turned back into peas.
Macaroni a la carbonara. It's not pasta. It's made of Iberian ham broth, gelatin. Here on top with pancetta and Parmesan cheese, carbonara foam.
This meal messes with your mind, but it's not trickery for the sake of trickery. And after you processed why it's so bizarre, the immediate next thought is like, that makes sense as pasta, like works so well in this dish. I mean, this is iconic dish for a reason. Hopefully they'll keep this on the menu.
Two feelings, fear and the uncertainty. Touching to discover which animal it is. Talk about the ingredients when you finish today.
Thank you. It's an egg yolk encrusted in gold. I think. I mean, it looks like an egg yolk. I don't know if it is. It's almost like they put a Thai egg yolk inside the egg. Does that make any sense?
We use the juice of the head of prawns and we concentrate in this golden espherification. That is not egg yolk at all. Langoustine, the Thai sauce made of peanuts. Shishimi togarashi is a type of spices from Japan.
Crispy cracker, foie gras, and spherified corn.
Pigeon with umami sauce. Kombu seaweed spaghetti. Almond on top, grape to the bottom with almond cream. Instant apple cider. Apple juice and apple liquor with oak chips.
Cedar and green, spicy apple with smoke. It's really vibrant and clean. It's cheese and walnut inside a walnut. How'd they get the cheese and the walnut, Layla?
Last dessert is called black apple. It's in 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, and 2 months.
2 months at 60 degrees, apple. It disappears when you put it in your mouth.
For us, it's very important the sensibility. We love our job. It's our passion, and we have a strong commitment with the gastronomy, with our team, and with our guests. And we are going to put a little bit of poetry.
¿Todo bien? ¿Ha ido bien? Sí. Y si les parece bien, os voy a pegar una historia que podría ser una mesa viva para la parte final de la comida. Y ahora, si les parece bien, la vamos a destapar y vamos a dar vida. Y lo primero que encontremos serán estas nueces, que representan las semillas de la vida. Ahora representaremos en procesos germinados. Nosotros siempre decimos que algún día nos iremos de este mundo. El musgo seguirá quedando años y años en la historia. Y aquí tenemos este primer platillo, estas bolitas de chocolate y frambuesa. Y ahora seguiremos con estas ramas secas que representan el otoño. Estos cotos de cacao y estos cotos de frambuesa. Vamos a la parte floral. Con estos pétalos de rosa y estos más malos de frambuesa. Y estas gotitas de agua de rosa. Que después traeremos unos merengues para hacer los moldaditos. Todo esto tiene vida gracias a un producto mágico. Es el agua de la vida. Donde tenemos unos cócteles líquidos. Seguiremos con esta fruta esta piña, este mango, esta frambuesa. Y seguiremos con esta parte floral, con estas patas de fruta de oliva. Y como podemos ver, esta mesa es un viaje de colores, texturas, sensaciones. Y ahora queremos hacer un homenaje a Francia. Este macarrón de frambuesas. Si ahora nos imaginamos algún momento de nuestra vida, aquellos días de aquellas nieblas que lo cubren todo. Iremos con esta parte dulce que aquí tienen esa mesa, una mesa al mediodía y una mesa a la noche. Ustedes son los elegidos de este mediodía. Que aprovechen. Enjoy. Enjoy. Thank you.
Obviously, this is quite an experience, and we both got a little teary, and it's not something we were at all expecting. So we're just gonna take the next little bit and enjoy this beautiful table, really get to appreciate it and savor every moment. So thank you so much for watching that part with us, but we're gonna go enjoy.
We hope you enjoyed that. We certainly did. This restaurant should be a 3-star Michelin restaurant. Our prediction, it will get its 3rd star this year in Barcelona, and if it's not #1 next year, we'd both be very surprised. Wow.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.
Oopsies. How to ruin an emotional experience. Come with this guy. Come with this guy.
There's like a walnut. There's like apple. It tastes like like a tart crust shell. Short crust. It tastes like a pie crust. There we go.
Corn that looks like corn, but it's not corn.
You got a little something on your shirt over there.
What?